And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And we've got action from the Division Rivals League coming right up. It's Wolves and they take on the Lions.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Here's how it looks for Wolves. Lev Yashin begins in goal. Trent Alexander. Is this the moment? And that's a super effort and a terrific save. Almost right off the bat.
That's a real statement of intent from both sides, isn't it?
Maybe dangerous here. Disappointing for Wolves to give it away like that. Gavi. And on to Vialli. Bad place to lose the ball. Oh, chance! And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, being pressed here. Well, it's a day he'll certainly hope to remember fondly. His 50th appearance for the club.
Well, what a good sign he's proved to be. His performances, his character...
Oh, Stewart's a chance! And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start. Well, Lions get things restarted. Swift reply required after this setback. Aleix Garcia. He has teammates around him. And running in behind. Can they make something of this now? This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Aleix Garcia. Jamal Musiala. And he read it superbly. Vialli. Vialli! They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square. So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Marcelo. On to Musiala. Possession one. This is looking threatening. Vinicius Junior. Showing a great defensive instinct. Encouraging from the Wolves' point of view. Oh, he's through here. And a high degree of difficulty there for the keeper.
Well, he's just pulled off a brilliant save there. That had goal written all over it.
And nothing comes of that attack. Thwarting him. But into the keeper's gloves. Kadioglu. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. Opportunity, and a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. Promising move this from Lions. And the pass deftly cut out. Vinicius Junior. And the ball with Gerrard. Jamal Musiala. Oh, in with a chance. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, we can take another look now. It's wonderful interplay between the two of them to start the move. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Crossing into the middle. Well, he was being pressed, but did his job. Oh, will he pay for that mistake? Could reduce the deficit. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing. Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Jamal Musiala is with Vinicius Junior. Nicely cut out.
It certainly needed that intervention.
Gianluca Vialli. Well, they could break at pace. This could level it. And the referee has pointed to the spot. She's given the penalty. A huge opportunity to level matters here. Penalty given and yellow card handed out. And he puts it away confidently. Underway once more, level at 3-3. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Genuine chance. And a throw-in forthcoming. Garcia. Vialli. In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
High pressing and good high pressing. Ezequiel Palacios. Marcelo read it perfectly and intercepted. Oh, managing to beat him. Is it going to be? In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Vinicius Junior. Really good challenge. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Real chance. And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, back in business here. Lions trailing. Can they summon the right response? Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Oh, it might be! Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
And they're going for the short one. And in with a real chance. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Vialli's in here. And that's tidy work to push it to safety. Musiala. And Lions have possession again. And the through ball. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively. Possibilities for them to counter. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Jamal Musiala. Well, they have room out wide, the Lions. And they have possession again.
Well, he's done so well to read the pass. Clever bit of play.
Could be dangerous. And he's apparently veered into an offside position, Stuart.
Well, that's tight, really tight. But he was just too anxious to make his run. He was in, though.
And good anticipation. And the Lions in a dangerous position, potentially. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. On a corner to the Lions. Let's see if they can get right back into the game. Decent position. Vital block there. And over comes the corner. Well, a no-nonsense clearance and a throw-in coming up. Gianluca Vialli. Oh, that's a really good run. Oh, big moment. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly.
Now, perhaps they can counter from here. And the flag does go up, offside. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Can he find the right pass? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Vialli. Decent pass. Oh, might be. Terrific piece of anticipation. He's driven in the corner. Koch. Superb effort to keep it in. Rodrigo. Oh, the threat is there. And a good take under duress there. Trying to open up the defence. Well, it did look threatening, but the keeper is happy to claim it. Musiala. Vinicius. And fantastic hands to deny that effort.
Ah, that should have been a goal, but what a save that was.
Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Camavinga. Oh, useful ball. And unable to keep possession. Ah, that's how to defend.
What a piece of defending that was.
Always likely to be given as a foul. He could pick out a teammate. This could be the equaliser. Well, it's the late show, and they are level again. Well, you don't get too many scorelines like this one. 4-4. Five minutes remaining, and level pegging here. Federico Valverde. A goal here could settle it. Well, disappointing end to the move. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front. So back underway here. Can they hold on to their lead? Bukayo Saka. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? Well, a good intervention. This could level it. Well, defensive incoherence, but then goalkeeping brilliance. And still they lead. And there's the delivery. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. And it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be. And the pass deftly cut out. Can they push ahead in the closing stages? And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your final analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a really good game between two evenly matched teams. Both had their moments, but neither side really deserved to lose this one.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu is action from the Division Rivals League. It's County up against Wolves.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And here's how County will line up. Ruben Dias plays alongside Joško Gvardiol in central defence. Bukayo Saka plays with Gabriel Martinelli on the flanks. And leading the attack today is Hwang Hee-chan. Keeper was there to meet it. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, making contact with the ball, but couldn't quite keep his header down. Vinicius Junior. And he might be through here. An early goal. It is the ideal opening. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Tevez. And County in a position of potential menace. Rodrigo. And the ball with Gerrard. Given away by Ronaldo. And County doing well to win possession. Teammates available. He's in here. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long. So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Vinicius Junior. Now with Musiala. Rodrigo. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Saka. And on to Tevez. On to Musiala. Good-looking move. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Rodrigo. And support available. And in with a real chance. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Oh, this is looking promising. Well, nothing productive, really.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
Saka. County might be able to profit from here. Oh, breezing past him. Throw-ins given. Kukureya. Wang Hee-chan. On a really good run. Real chance. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
And taken cleanly by the keeper. Oh, that's brilliant play. Vinicius. And a goal! What a magnificent display. It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and Ronaldo wasn't going to miss this one. From that range, he was always going to score. What a well-constructed goal.
Good work from Wolves to win back possession. Oh, disappointing end to that.
Well, they stopped that move in its tracks. That was excellent defending.
Tevez. Wolves with the ball once more. Incapié. And the ball with Gerrard. Tevez. A real opening now. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day. Rodrigo. Now Eder Militao. Marcelo. Vinicius Junior. Now there to intercept.
Yeah, that's good positioning and excellent reading of the situation.
Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Here's Ronaldo. Oh, big moment. Tenacious challenge. he score? Oh, wow! Brilliant defending. Endo. Good use of the flank by County. Carlos Tevez. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. A corner will ensue.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Trent Alexander-Arnold. A terrific defending to stop them progressing. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Well, it broke down, alas.
Yes, certainly not enough pace in that counter. For attack.
Eduardo Camavinga. Ronaldo. Well, not too fussy about where he sent the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Eduardo Camavinga. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. And the defensive intervention there. Might lead to a chance. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Wang Hee-chan. Plenty of support here. Can he put it in? Well, body in the way. Decent idea. Showing a great defensive instinct. Ben White. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Saka. Intelligent defending. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius! Determined defending.
That was absolutely outstanding.
Carlos Tevez. And a timely intervention. And a decent position for Wolves to be in. Opportunity here. In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But there's still plenty to do. You have to say it's a really nice finish, just to guide it into the net. It's a lovely goal.
textbook example of how to cut it out. Jamal Musiala. And Wolves coming away with it. Plenty of support here. Well, breaking and halted in his tracks. Could be. Still dangerous. Wataru Endo. On to Saka. Wang Hee-chan. Now with Tevez. It's looking promising. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. Marcelo lost it just then. Wang Hee-chan. Real chance. Was an important piece of defending. Now counter-attacking possibilities. County with the ball again. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Incisive ball from Tevez. Mascherano. Now with Marcelo. Tevez. Just knocked it out of there. Out of play, throw in. Wang Hee-chan. And on to Tevez. Oh, how about that for a tackle?
What a tackle that was.
Endo. Danger building. Could reduce the deficit. Now maybe the really short route to goal. Can he find the right pass? Endo. Well, it was close, but when you're trailing, close isn't quite good enough.
Yeah, I just sense it's going to be one of those days for them.
Marcelo. Piero Incapié. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Showing a good reading of the game. Can he get one back? And keeps it out, showing lightning-fast reactions.
Yeah, what a remarkable save. He was so alert there.
Trying to deliver it accurately. And that's very confident goalkeeping in not easy circumstances. Well, no stopping him. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Did well to win the ball back. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
They were dominant in most aspects.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up is this intriguing contest in division rivals. How do you see this one going?
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Jürgen Kohler. Here's how it looks for Wolves. Lev Yashin begins in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays with Marcelo in the fullback positions. Steven Gerrard starts alongside Eduardo Camavinga in the centre of midfield. And leading the line today is Gianluca Vialli. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Surely, brilliantly blocked. Well, the last touch came off the defender, so a corner now. And they fancy a short one. Cuts in from the flank. Real chance. There it is! The opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Lineker did well to win it back. Wolves might be able to cash in from here. Is this the moment? They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Gary Lineker. Will it be? So now a corner. It's a short one. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And Marcelo in a decent position. Committed challenge. Rodrigo. That is a magnificent run. Really vital interception.
Good job he made the turnover there.
Trying to connect. Son. Chances on. Read it well and made the save. Musiala. Oh, this is looking promising. Can he finish? And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. Now, how about the short corner? Well, how has he kept that out?
Yeah, agile, athletic and sharp. What a good save that was.
Playing it short. And able to get a body in the way. Quite easy to deal with that one. Eder Militao. On to Marcelo. Jamal Musiala. Francescoli. Oh, good-looking run. Eduardo Camavinga. And he has options available. And let's give credit to the defending. Could be. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. Has to clear his lines. Just went slightly awry for them there.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
Oh, could be. Can he convert? Well, they could break at pace. Can he get one back? He can! He's given his team a real opportunity, and momentum is with them. So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Intelligent ball. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Eduardo Camavinga. Plenty of support here. Vialli! And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day. It's superb scoring form.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Marcelo. Here's Kim Min-jae. Marcelo. Well, approaching half-time on the home side, very much in charge here, Stuart. Your thoughts?
Yes, it's been a really energetic display from them so far. The passing's been sharp, the movement from the front players has been excellent, and the finishing has been clinical. They will certainly be happy going in at half-time.
Oh, hang on, Stuart. Big chance here. Enzo Francescoli. Lineker with it. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Enzo Francescoli. Impressive build-up, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Might lead to a chance, and he's in. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't. Stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. So on with the game, but I do wonder, has this match already slipped away from them? Now the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And back in business with Wolves dominating the proceedings. Can they repeat that in the second half? Oh, disappointing end to that.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
Debinha. Now with Olise. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Well worked piece of pressing. So a throw in here. Marcelo. Now Casemiro. On to Gwyn. Good looking move. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Enzo Francescoli. Casemiro. Francescoli. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. It's all getting a bit frantic, isn't it?
The closing down of both teams has been excellent.
Feeding it through. Oh, great save! Here it is now, a substitution. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Oh, he's given us away! Very effective pass. The referee has a decision to make. Being pressed here. Gianluca Vialli. On to Musiala. Textbook defending inside the box.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Kohler. Son. Taken away from Son. Valverde. Musiala. Well anticipated. Green. Keeper under pressure. Jürgen Kohler. Marcelo. Did a good job of cutting it out. Oh, a sensational save!
Well, what a piece of goalkeeping that was. He's moved so quickly to make that save. Absolutely brilliant.
Marcelo. And Valverde. And in a perfect position. Penalty! And confidently converted.
Well, the keeper hoped he might go down the middle, but that wasn't the case. It's an easy goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Casemiro acquitting himself magnificently to win it back.
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going.
Kim. Now with Sergi Roberto. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Decent position. Opportunity. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, we can take another look now. It's great interplay between the two of them to start the move off. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. Kola. Now Casemiro. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball.
He wasn't going to lose that one, was he?
And cutting it out. Now options are plenty. And offside it is. Well, they've decided to make a change. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Nice looking move this. Oh, it's on! And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, as you can see, he beats the defenders so easily with a change of pace. And then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
And back to Oliver Kahn. Closing him down. And a clear foul. Need to clear it away. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going... Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And we've got action from the Division Rivals League coming right up. It's Wolves, and they take on Sporting.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, and eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And there we have it, the first half is underway. Here's how it looks for Wolves. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Paolo Maldini plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. And here's how Sporting will line up. Jamie Carragher starts alongside Sol Campbell in central defence. Vitor Ferreira starts alongside Blaise Matuidi in the centre of midfield. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. Well, a good tackle. Well, she's certainly not alone. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back.
Yeah, that's the way to snuff out pressure.
Luis Figo. Attacking possibilities for Sporting here. So out for a throw-in. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Oh, that's great defending. Well, she's such a special player with terrific vision, and it stands to reason she'll have a key role to play here.
Well, I'm hoping that all the work she's been doing to develop her game will come to the fore today. Apparently, she's shown a great improvement on the training pitch.
Be able to profit from this position, Luis Figo. Offside the decision. Rolfe. And the pass deftly cut out. Must be on a solid piece of goalkeeping. Delivering it. Just like that, they have the ball again. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. And the chance slips away. Pina. Could be troublesome. Can they do it? Oh, great save!
Well, what reflexes from the keeper. That's a top-class save.
And striking it. What a commitment to defending.
Well, that's how to defend in those situations.
And good anticipation. She has teammates around her. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Quinones. Viali. Bergkamp. Oh, it's an unbelievable save by Courtois. Trying to pick out a teammate. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. Cleverly cut out by Campbell. Oh, that's splendid play. Spot on with that tackle. Did well to win the ball back. Quinones. And a decent position for Wolves to be in. And showing good game awareness. Rush. And that is offside. Quinones. And danger averted. Well read. Can she find the right pass? Well, they call him a problem solver.
Yeah, that looked a very threatening moment.
Who can he pick out? Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Now what can they do from here? And Wolves unable to hang on to it. Well, that's how to press. Well, there to intercept. Vialli. A real opening now. Oh, credit to the goalkeeper. Fantastic save.
Well, in that situation, that's a really top-class save from the keeper.
That's nicely done. Too easy. Far too easy. Counter-attacking chance. And should have been so much more incisive. Good run. Very much in control of the situation. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. And a substitution in the offing. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets. Mariona. Oh, this looks useful. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So back underway. The defence is so far ruling the roost. Will that be the case in the second half? And easily intercepted. Ian Rush. Now with Wrighton. Interesting pass. Bergkamp with it. He's in here. And a good save there. Now sending it in. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. So Sporting get the ball rolling again. And the onus is on them to erase the damage done by that concession. Jamie Carragher. Quinones. Just the challenge that was required. Guro Reiten. Here's Rush. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Can he put it away? They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Musiala, opportunity, and it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many. So continuing with the action, it's been all Wolves, and you sense they could mete out additional punishment. Vitor Ferreira. And now Quinones. And winning it back. Now a decent position. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. Steven Gerrard. Pina. Oh, managing to beat him. Can she find the right pass? But timely defending when it mattered. And given free rein to run. Dennis Bergkamp. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. And a throw-in forthcoming. Ian Rush. Real chance. Oh, back of the net. And a debut goal to boot. It doesn't get much better than that.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and the finish is really good. She just smashes that past the keeper. That's a top-quality goal.
Matuidi. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Matuidi. Wolves with the ball once more. Well, showing everyone her abilities in possession. Can they do it? An incredible block. Well, to be blunt, misfiring with the header. And a substitution in the offing. Could be troublesome. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined. Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Eder Militao. Now with Maldini. And good anticipation. Sporting using width to good effect. What a vital intervention. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Is it going to be? And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. They take it short. Good-looking move. And good safe hands on display. And he's broken free. Well, they've pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Read it well. Oh, disappointing end to that.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Camavinga. Oh, might be. Oh, wow! Brilliant defending. Good conditions for the counter. Just fizzled out completely. And Sporting can use width to good effect. And the chance slips away. Claudia Pina. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
They were dominating.